welcome to WRPB and WRPB Studios. So, there are certain things that make sense and certain things that don't make sense. What doesn't make sense to me ever is taking medication, because that's just a band aid. And I know over all my years that life is about energy.
Mm-hmm.
With me is Susan Hirsch, and she's with a company called Awakend.
Yes.
Okay, so am I right that life is based around energy?
Energy and light.
Okay, so tell me about you first. So, how long you been around the energy, light, and nutraceutical products?
Well, my original business is insurance, and
Okay.
then I got introduced to this about a year ago.
Okay.
The company Awakend. It's a nutraceutical company, which we recently now just partnered with neurotechnology, which is what we're going to talk about today,
Which is brain tap.
which is brain tap. Yes.
So, ironically enough, when you mention that, it sticks in my mind. It sticks in my mind. Where have I heard it? Where have I heard it? There was a company that used to be in Genesee Beach that had tables for pain, energy, and they had chairs that did brain tap. That's where I heard it. But they're out of business. So now I have you. So you can now explain to me the benefits of that unit up there, and we're going to look at it in a minute. What is brain tap?
Okay, so brain tap is this headset that you see up here. It works on light, sound, and frequencies. So there in the headset on the ears, there's different lights that are pulsing. You can't see them pulse because it's so quick. The frequency is very, very quick, and it hits the meridians in the ear.
Okay.
Which brings life and energy into the body. Okay, there's also a visor that comes down that has flashing lights depending on the session that you're doing. There's over 2,000 sessions on there that you can choose from, and that will also put the energy through your ocular area.
How do you know which sessions to go? I mean, is there...
Well, it depends on what you're trying to do. So the top three things that people usually have a problem with is stress, sleep, and weight loss.
I didn't get any of those right. When she asked me before, I didn't get any of those right. Okay.
But also, you had mentioned pain. There's
Right.
a whole section on pain where they've done 3 studies where the brain tap pain relief sessions outbeat opioids.
Okay, so just so you know, everything outbeats opioids.
Well,
Okay.
so who would not rather have a headset, right, than
Right.
take an opioid, right?
Because now for the last month, I have been dealing with massive pain in my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And my landlord here, who's one of the greatest guys you'll ever meet, he has a pain management clinic. And what makes him special is he doesn't push the drugs. He says, Wayne, stay on ibuprofen, do some exercise with it. And when that didn't go away, I can't do epidural because I'm on blood thinner. So he gave me cortisone. But it doesn't work on everybody.
No.
I'm the one that didn't work on. Okay. So now here comes you, and you're telling me that this has a benefit for pain or a modality for pain.
Yeah, if there's an app that you would download, so there's different categories. The pain category has several sessions that you can choose from, which would have different frequency settings for the brain waves in the side of that headset. Because it's not only the lights I'm talking about, it also has binaural beats, which are different frequencies in
Sound.
each ear. The sounds in each ear, you can't really hear them, but there's different frequencies in each ear, and it creates whatever the differences of those 2 frequencies. It creates whatever session we're going to be working on. It has isochronic tones in there, and it also has guided meditations and guided visualizations that Dr. Porter talks you through the program.
So how long does the session last?
15 to 20 minutes, depending on the session.
Okay, and I'm going to bet, because I know the real world, that it doesn't take one session to solve the problem, correct?
Correct, but you'll see if you did, there's a thing called a neurocheck where you can test your brain waves and your brain state before you actually do a brain tap session. And then you can literally do the brain tap neuro check after that session, 15, 20 minutes later, and you'll instantly see a change in the brain waves.
Okay, let's pull out that unit, because I want to get a better look at it. Okay, so it's pretty compact.
Yep.
Does it, like,
So you
everything?
turn it on, right?
Right.
And then you can see
Oh, yeah.
see the lights on the inside of the ears.
Okay.
And then you would just put it on, and then this comes down.
Isn't that's like kind of Star Trek-ish?
Kind of Star Trek-ish. It is.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
and just relax.
I had to steal this from you for a second. So,
Absolutely.
does it, I don't have my glasses. Does it, okay, so it charges like everything else nowadays,
Yeah,
right?
just a typical charger, and then it either connects to Bluetooth, or if you didn't have access to Bluetooth, it has another little plug you can plug into.
So can you do a session without the app or without a Bluetooth?
You could literally, if you wanted to just get the app on your phone or on your iPad, you could get that for $29.99 a month, right? And you could use that with just a regular headset or earpods, but you're not going to get the full benefits of all the modalities.
Let's go the other way. Without getting the app, can I use this? Like if I put this on my head now, without any app or whatever, would I get any benefit? Is there anything built into it? It has to go through the app.
It has to go through. You could use that as a regular headset if you want to listen to Spotify.
No, I do a podcast. I don't want to listen to anything I've done.
But yeah, no, you can't use. That's not going to do anything without the app.
Okay, now it's pretty lightweight, so it's probably not uncomfortable. Do you mind if I put it on my?
Absolutely.
So I look foolish.
I'm happy to give you a demo after this. I did 8 demos yesterday.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
This is great because I can't see myself on TV. So it's really not actually. Being in this industry, we wear headsets a lot.
Right.
In the podcast room, we wear a headset, and we're always miserable. This is really pretty comfortable headset.
And you're laying down when you use that typically.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Okay. So I wasn't sure if you lay down or you sit down. And the the vein me, really has my glasses here. I'm gonna put it on so I can see this.
I use it at the airport.
So there's a volume up, a volume down. There's a light control here.
Yeah.
And Bluetooth and on and off. And then there's the charging ports here, as well as, I guess you can plug in.
You could plug in another little cord that you could plug in case you couldn't have Bluetooth accessibility.
Okay, so my next question is, how long does it last? How long does the battery last? So.
Well, I haven't charged it since yesterday, and I did
8.
Well, probably 10 because I've used it twice since then.
How often do you use it for you?
So this is Dr. Porter, who created this product. He's been doing brain health since 1987. This was patented in 2014, and he's been around the world with this. So, whoops.
Sounds like he's been around the world with this.
Yeah. I got sidetracked on Dr. Porter for a minute there because he's so brilliant.
So, how long have you been using this?
I've been using this steadily since May, but ironically, I owned this brain tap before the company even partnered with him because my son works at the Brain Center in Stewart, and he uses this every day on ADD, ADHD children, because they use this plus other modalities in the office there. So I was familiar with it before it came out.
So one of the questions I ask a lot of times is because I always say, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you got to be a little crazy.
Yes.
Just saying. And then I always ask, did you get family support? But I'm guessing that your son, who's in this industry, said, "Ma, go for it."
Oh yeah, he's already thinking of ways because we could hit sports. Tom Brady uses this in his the kids. He does a kids camp.
Okay.
They use this for some of their training before they play. Corey Anderson, he's a UFC fighter. He uses this for training, so it's peak performance. Seminole State ladies golf team uses this, and their GPA score has increased. Never mind, they've been first place with the ladies golf in the college.
Uh-huh.
Duke University offers it to every freshman coming in.
Wow.
So, I mean, there's been several things in all capacities: academics, sports, PTSD, ADHD, pain relief.
Old age, like me?
Well, my mother's 84. I had to buy her one of these because she
Okay.
uses it every day. Eliminate negative thinking. There's a whole section on worry. So it's been phenomenal. AM sessions in the morning I do every morning before I get out of bed.
So you have to get the app,
Have to get the app.
and the app is X amount of dollars,
Yep.
and that's unlimited per month.
Unlimited. And right now there's over 2,000 sessions, depending on wherever you need to go with it.
Okay, so is there? I'm trying to think of is there a better time to use it? Like, is it better to use it at night? Is it better to use it during the day? Does it help you sleep? Those type of
Okay,
questions.
so I think this is where I was going before. Dr. Porter says one time a day is fine, 2 times is better, 3 times is great. So AM sessions, your PM, which would be afternoon between 2 and 4 when you kind of have a little lull in the day. Great to work on whatever it is that you're trying to work on. So let's say you're even trying to do sales. There's a whole sales force section in there.
Really?
You could go in there and do your session and get your afternoon and power out the whole afternoon.
I don't know who has time in the afternoon.
15 minutes.
At 15 minutes, I could buy. I make enough money to buy half a dozen eggs.
And then the PM is great because, I mean, the evening one for sleep. You just
Right.
put it on and I fall asleep with that on.
Okay, so 3 times a day, and it doesn't matter. You can do it 10 times a day, I guess, right?
Yeah, I don't really wouldn't get as much more benefit
Okay,
out.
that's
If
exaggerating.
you enjoy it,
Okay.
sure, you could do another session. But the 3 times is really a sweet spot for that.
The scenario was you do as many times as you want because it all comes with the app.
It all comes with
And
the app.
it's unlimited
Right.
for the
And
month.
what you really feel out of the gate is your whole nervous system relaxes. So when you come out of a session, you just feel like you just feel great. So I'd love for you to check it out.
Okay, so the question is, how do people find you? You have a website?
I do. I have my website you can go to, which is tribelifecoach.com.
Okay.
And from there, you can go in to order a product or read about the product. You can go to my community Facebook page, which I created, or you can message me with an email from there for more information. Or you can call me at my phone number at 772-359-9715.
Now, I'm going to guess, and maybe I'm overstepping here, but I'm guessing if you go to your website, you can find this, but you have other stuff on your website. Right?
Yes, yes. So the company originally is a nutraceutical company. So we do have a patented weight loss product on there, and then we also have nootropic sleep aid and a morning AM focus, which, by the way, Dr. Porter has made programs on here specifically to synergistically work with our products to increase the efficacy of the product up to 30%.
Very cool. Guys, here's a story. And I've said it a million times. If you want success, always use a professional. If you don't, it'll cost you 5 times more money and 10 times more in aggravation. I have been suffering with this bad shoulder for over a month.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm lucky because a lot of pain management people would probably put me on opiates and whatever.
Probably.
And that's just not my thing. I will deal with the pain as best I can until we figure out exactly how to heal it. I think that the body is meant to heal itself. Sometimes it needs a little kickstart. And, there's a little pushing here and there, especially when you get older. But check Susan out. What's your website again?
Tribelifecoach.com.
Everybody, stay healthy. We'll be right back.